Hello and welcome. My name is Laura Alamery. I would like to take a few moments to explain what is a lease option. There has been a lot of talk in the real estate community how to use lease options and why. A lease option is basically a glorified rental agreement. The property owner and the tenant agree that the tenant has the option to purchase the property at a certain date in the future, usually anywhere from 1 to 5 years. There are three most common ways to use lease options for real estate investing. First, I'd like to explain the straight lease option. The most common way a real estate investor uses a lease option is by being the lessor or owner of the property. The investor finds a tenant buyer and signs an agreement with them, giving them the right to buy the property in a specified time period for a defined price. Then the investor either sells the property to that tenant buyer or cycles through different tenant buyers until one of them ultimately purchases the home. The second one is the lease option sandwich. The lease option sandwich is so named because it places you in two separate transactions on both sides of the deal, like a sandwich. First, you act as the lessee and find the property that you can lease option from the current owner. Next, you find the tenant looking for a rent-to-own deal, and you sign a lease option with that tenant for the property. So there is a lease option on the front end of the deal, and another lease options on the back end of the deal. The third one is one of my favorites, is wholesaling lease option. This strategy combines lease options with wholesaling. With the strategy, you basically create a sandwich lease option and then assign the lease option with the tenant buyer to the seller. Your compensation comes from the deposit you receive from the tenant buyer. You will give a certain portion to the seller and keep the remainder. The great thing about lease options and wholesaling lease options is that they are recession-proof. The worse the economy, the better they work. More opportunities, more sellers willing to work with you, and more tenant buyers. For more information on lease options and wholesaling lease options, check my REI courses page. I offer specific courses that address each strategy. To your success!